The president's not thrilled, and we're going 24-5 in your pick of the day on this edition of Arbitrage State of the Bands, starting now. Good morning, traders, and welcome to your Arbitrage State of the Bands for Wednesday, February 13th, 2019. I'm Joshua Stark. Under mounting pressure from his own party, President Donald Trump appeared to be grudgingly leaning toward an agreement Tuesday that would head off a threatened second government shutdown, but provide just a fraction of the money he's been demanding for his Mexican border wall. Trump said that he would need more time to study the plan, but he also declared he was not expecting another shutdown this weekend when funding for parts of the government would run out. He strongly signaled he planned to scrounge up additional dollars for the wall by raiding other federal coffers to deliver on the signature promise of his presidential campaign. Next on Arbitrage Trade's State of the Band, more news.
If getting the most out of your investment is important to you, then beware of cheap entertainment when planning your next party. Omega Sound and Entertainment is a Hall of Fame mobile DJ company that travels the country, specializing in once-in-a-lifetime events from weddings and private parties to corporate events and more. For your once-in-a-lifetime event, invest wisely. Invest where the search for premier entertainment ends. Omega Sound and Entertainment. Online at OmegaSoundDJs.com or Omega Sound DJs on Instagram.
Video game maker Activision Blizzard is laying off nearly 800 workers as the company braces for a steep downturn in revenue following the best year in its history. The cutbacks announced Tuesday illustrate the boom and bust cycles in an industry whose fortunes are tied to video games that have a relatively short life before players move on to the next craze. Right now, Epic Games' Fortnite is a hot fad that has been siphoning attention and potential sales from the titles made by other companies. Leverage yourself with today's pick of the day. No company this time, you'll have to open a Forex account. Do this right and you can trade 24 hours, 5 days a week, unlike the American markets. The pick today, GBP USD. That's right, that's the British pound leveraged against the US dollar. Even though the pound dropped over 8% after the Brexit vote, it's still currently at 129.
Powers Not Included, the comic book podcast. A podcast about comics, games, toys, and everything geek. They talk about Deadpool, Deathstroke, Deathlock, The Night of the Living Dead, and The Walking Dead. Why the fixation on dead stuff? Find out when you subscribe to Powers Not Included on YouTube, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and Podbean.
Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is a privately held market research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the content of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to be investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC, please visit arbitragetrade.com.